Do you have game audio now? Do you have me audio? Oh my god. Well, problem solved. Every step we take closer to the Crystal Tower, the more desperate I get for my cat son. I'm hungry for him. Nah, we'll just leave it. Anyone that wants to come in can come in, but otherwise, you know, whatever. I'm not planning on doing like the full streaming service. Bitch, you didn't even know what Ascians were. Ooh, present. He's glowing. I don't like that. Duty calls. Hey!
There have been several skirmishes along the border, but as yet neither side has delivered a decisive blow. We had long assumed that the Garleans would overwhelm us in a straight fight, but we seem to be gaining ground, albeit slowly. As to why that might be, the most likely explanation is that they have yet to commit all their forces. Still, we're winning, and our latest intelligence suggests the Emperor has retreated back to Garlemald. In light of this, we're considering launching an offensive with the aim of pushing the front line forward and giving ourselves some room to breathe.
Commander! The Imperials! They've broken through our defenses to the east.
What?
Our scouts say their forces are being led by Lord Xenos. Lord Heian and Commander Hext have taken their troops to provide support, but we don't know how long they can hold out.
So, they've been biding their time, waiting for his arrival, have they?
Duh.
Very
Yes.
well. Send word to our allies, requesting reinforcements for the front line.
I can't wait for real Xenos to pop up in that Elysian body.
Should the worst come to the worst, I may need to enter the fray myself. But what of you? Do you still have the strength to fight?
Do I still have the strength to fight? I'm an oldest sibling.
Much obliged. Given the choice, I'd take you over 100 soldiers.
Oh, well, sorry.
Why won't they open? Please, I bid you open.
Stop talking like Cole. Tell me which gate, stupid cat.
What's wrong? Is it the voice again? Are you sure you're in a fit state to do this? May Ralga grant us strength. Give 'em hell, lass. I, for my part, will defend this place to my dying breath.
Cat, you gotta be more specific. Not all of us lived in the Crystal Tower for 1,000 years. When you say gates, there's a lot of gates. Meanwhile... I love his stupid golf bag. Oh no, is it gonna have me be Heian today? Yep. Fucking called it. Suyaki, who's that? God damn it. Good. Phew. Warrior of Light's timely arrival. Is this them trying to sell me on other jobs? Uh-oh. How about Kitty?
Here it comes.
Thanks, I guess.
The weave of a shinobi's power. The art of my forebears.
If she comes, does she? Then I don't have to worry about you. He's still got enough Xenos in him to have his obsession. Uh-oh, Yugiri. That's not a good sign. Boom. Rip Hien.
Damn you!
Oops. And then there was one reprieve.
Magic with a Garlean body. That's hardly fair. Still, he must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Ailess. Rip Hien. Yeah, you recognize my boots and my tail.
Ah, bringer of light. It has been too long.
Call him by his Asian name, please.
No words to mark our reunion? So be it.
I feel like I fought him on Bard last time we fought.
Equilibrium must be restored. And only your death will redress the balance.
Oh no, I don't have any spine drops. We did it! Bring me Elidibus. Don't make a surprised face. We knew he could do that.
Chose her champion well. Yet, for all your strength, you will still
Thank you,
fail.
Bella.
I beseech you.
Graha, just tell me which gate.
Ah, someone calls to you.
Just tell me which gate, you shit.
Too late, alas.
You dumb cat. It's the tower. Hello, my son, I'm home.
At last, I found you.
It's my cat. It's my cat!
Please, there's no cause for alarm.
You're not looking so good, Graha.
Though, I confess, this is not where I had intended to meet.
Mr. Tia, sir.
But the place of our meeting is of no consequence, like the war you wage. Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. The better path leads you here, to me. I have need of your strength.
Yes, Mr. Tia, tell me where to go.
I'm afraid such questions will have to wait. We have precious little time, and your work is not yet done.
Whatever you say, Mr. Cat.
Go to the Crystal Tower. I have left something for you near its base. It will serve as a beacon of sorts, one which I pray will help you on your journey.
Thanks, Mr. Cat.
All you need do is find it. I will take care of the rest.
Mr. Tia, sir, you're not looking so good.
Soon, we will throw wide the gates. And the path to the first will be yours to walk at last.
So what happened with my boy Xenos? I like that they took off my hat. Is that Anawa? It's my husband.
You're awake. Thank heavens.
There was no chair there, sir.
Do you recall the confrontation with Xenos? You were the first to come to the aid of Mistress Lys and the others on the front line. In the midst of your duel, it is said you faltered, and that the Crown Prince seized the opportunity to deliver a mortal blow. Yet before his blade could find its mark, he was distracted by the arrival of a second adversary who bore you away from the battlefield.
Oh, it's real
and into
Xenos!
the hands of our chirurgeons.
Real Xenos! I bet it was real Xenos.
Lest you wonder, he left before you awoke. As is his wont.
Oh, no, it's Justinian. Never mind, that makes their love story so much better.
For emotional farewells.
He's so good at this. Being a terrible, terrible man. Leon, you have
Though
terrible
Xenos
taste.
bested all before him, the battle clearly took its toll, for he retreated shortly after your rescue. Seeing this, the remaining Imperial forces decided discretion was the better part of valor and pulled back, allowing us to re-establish our position.
Leon has Amaric right there, and yet
We
she's
have
like,
since
no, I
received
want the
word of
horrible
renewed
raccoon man.
unrest in the provinces, doubtless inspired by the efforts of the Eorzean Alliance and our Far Eastern allies. Nor does the good news end there. We have also come into possession of intelligence suggesting unrest within the Imperial Court. This would certainly explain why both the Emperor and Lord Xenos appear to have abandoned the fight.
Bailey, don't.
A long-awaited ray of hope in these dark times.
One day I'm gonna write that fic with her and Justinian. One day. I love it.
Yet to awake, I'm afraid. But please, concentrate on your own recovery for now.
Bello. You don't love the
You have
horrible
carried
rat
the
man?
hopes of some half-dozen nations, and we are all eternally grateful for your efforts. But no one is without their limits, not even you.
I think I have mine up
Leave
right next
this
to my
fight
portrait
us,
of
my
Emmerich.
friend. You have earned your rest. But before I forget, I was asked to deliver a message as soon as you awoke. A reminder that you are not alone, though many of your allies have fallen.
Asked by who? Yourself? You fucking romantic.
When you are well and rested, you are to return home, where friends will be waiting for you. Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to the front. May we meet again soon, under happier circumstances.
Oh, Emmerich. I'm sorry Leon doesn't love you. She's wrong. Ah, it's Dad. Other Dad. Hey, Mama. Ah, Twarell. He's a good boy. Twarell's or Edmund's? Yeah, that's sad. I don't want to return to the Rising Stones. I want to go get the present that was left to me by my cat. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's Tataru! You should put your kimono back on. It was really cute. Oh, Tataru.
By the 12! I don't believe it!
I know, Tataru. I'm sorry.
I rushed back as soon as I could. I swear, my heart nearly stopped when I heard you'd collapse like the others. What in heaven's name is going on?
We gotta go see a cat. Mama, we have to go see a cat. She looks like she just woke up. It's really cute.
Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion. Oh, well, that's helpful. And what else did he say? The better path leads to him?
Mm-hmm.
If his is the voice you've all been hearing, perhaps the others are with him.
Sadly, Leon will also
Sir
not
Emmerich
like
said the
Garaha.
fighting had reached a stalemate, didn't he? But if that monster masquerading as Xenos comes back... Thancred, Yestola, Urianger, Alphano, Alize. You're going to need all of them on your side to defeat him.
She's gonna take one look at Garaha and be like, "You're my child now.
You
You're my
from
little
going
brother."
to face him on your own. Do you hear me?
Oh, Tataru, what a good girl.
So if you must leave, go and find the others. Bring them home.
Just give Tataru a hug, come on. Tataru needs a hug. Also, we have the same gloves, Tataru. Good job.
As for where to start, you said the stranger had left a beacon for you at the Crystal Tower, right?
The cat.
But how are you to find it, now that the tower has been sealed shut? There has to be a way. If anyone would know, it's Sid, and the researchers of St. Coinac's find. Don't you worry, we'll find that beacon for you.
Meanwhile... Can we get more Emmett Selk, please? He's my favorite part so far. Crystal Exarch who?
I pray you have good reason for abandoning the front.
How could I remain there while the rumor that my son is possessed by a demon spreads like a sickness here at home? I will not be made to fight for the throne a second time. Or what of you? Did you not tell me you would destroy Eorzea's champion with the ease that one might swat a fly?
Oh, get wrecked.
A minor setback. She will not escape me again. Where is your grandsire? I would have words with him.
How should I know? Do you hide from each other's sight?
Get fucked.
I imagine he's doing what all Ascians do.
He must have found a way to take advantage of this turmoil.
Men are not pawns to be played with, Ascian. You underestimate us at your peril. This war will not be decided by you and yours. Man must choose his own fate, and I, for my part, will do all within my power to see Garlemald emerge victorious.
Do you hide from each other as well?
Pray forgive the intrusion, Your Radiance, but the requested preparations are now complete. We stand ready to begin production of Black Rose upon your order.
Oh, we're finally starting Shadowbringers. Thank you, Velo. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Tataru. I love your presence. Ooh. Oh, there's real Xenos, right? Real Xenos for real this time. Excuse me, sir? Did that happen to his eyes when we fought him?
My friend.
Yep, I fucking knew it.
I've been but a step faster.
I love this guy.
Bloody savages!
A pity your hunt leads you elsewhere. Not that I am surprised. May you find joy in it. Grow stronger, more savage.
Oh, is Aki in your
and
chair?
savor every triumph.
Nerd is sitting on the edge of his chair so he doesn't have to move Aki.
In the meantime,
That's true.
I will reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
Your body? That would be excellent. Please do. I can't wait. Did everyone know that that was like real Xenos? I must go see my cat. Yeah, to be fair, I knew he was gonna come back, so when I saw him the first time, I was like, I bet that's real Xenos. Oh, Aki. Yeah, my cat's. It's his voice. Hey, Aki boy. Aki boy.
Look how many people there are. Should we get to it then? Pick up anything that seems the least bit device-like, and we'll make ourselves a pile.
Device-like.
Well, if it isn't the hero of the hour, maybe you'll change our look. We've found bugger all without you.
Well, the cat did leave it for me.
Red!
Aye, aye. But we could hardly say no to a call for aid from the Scions. Jesse called it the chief of some other business, so we'll be working twice as hard to make up for his not being here.
Thrice as hard, even.
Thank you, both of you. I'm sure we'll find that beacon in no time.
I'm not seeing anything out here. Do you reckon you could squeeze in there, Wedge?
And get stuck halfway? No, thank you.
I could try if you like.
Tataru, no! We couldn't ask you to do that.
Oh, I'll be fine. This receptionist is not afraid to get her hands dirty.
Sorry, I meant to say, the scholars haven't finished their preliminary assessment of the site yet, so we're not supposed to venture too far in. What's that you got there? Now that looks promising.
Isn't that the Ironworks symbol? Counterfeiters?
Now I have you.
You are right.
What's happening?
Stay with me. Focus on my voice. Let expanse contract. Eon become instant.
Wait, this must be it. The device. Well, this is supposed to happen.
Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
Safe journey, warrior of light. Find our friends and bring them home.
Oh, do not look at me so.
You're slaves to a tyrant. There's no freedom in that.
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you.
We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this.
I love Ardbert. Ugh. Ugh. I said I love Ardbert so much.
Your
time has not yet come.
A little less bloom, please.
From endless dreams I awake. Something vague, yet urgent, calls me to action once more.
Rare to meet someone out here who's not a peddler themselves. What brings you into the wilds this time of night? Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. Me granddad, God's rest his soul, used to tell that one to the barman at kicking out time. And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? You rotten old drunk, yet he'd reply. Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when. You got that look down to a T. I'd almost think you meant it. Ah, got to you, did they? Poor beggar. That explains it then. Well, I've roads to travel and wares to sell, but you best hurry along to the town nearby. Just head east through the trees and aim for the Shining Tower. You'll find the place soon enough. It's the biggest settlement for malms around. Go on now, friend. They'll take good care of you in the Crystarium.
dizzying heights it rises. The gleaming spire. Its tip threatening to pierce the blinding canopy. There, it will all begin anew. Between dark and light. The pure and the corrupt. The one true struggle.
Let's go. I'm aware I have a mount. This is a choice. I'm super excited too.
Halt.
Oh, that's his. He adopted that bunny, right? This is Graha's bunny.
Every face in this city I know. Yours, I do not. This is the threshold of the Crystarium, stranger, and I am its gatekeeper. If you would enter, you will answer my questions.
Peepaw, why does a warrior of light call you such and so?
You will not say? Then I have even less reason to trust you.
This is Graha's bunny.
Had you given me an honest answer, I would not have barred your way. We care little here for a person's place of origin, but instead, you chose concealment. And I will not suffer you to pass.
What the fuck was that?
That one had eaten. It must have gulped down the whole hand, ring and all.
Oops. Rip that guy.
Everything
Peepaw.
all right, Captain?
Peepaw.
Quite all right, my lord. Just a stray sin eater, and a weak one at that.
I see. Weak or not, we should be on the lookout for more.
Yes, is my cat.
But I see you've met my guest. I will escort her to the Crystarium myself, if you've no objections.
Another of your mysterious friends, is it? I should have known.
Where did she get that accent?
Very well. I'll inform the others your guest is to be given the run of the city. Pray forgive my less than cordial welcome. May the rest of your stay with us be a pleasant one.
Come with me. I will answer whatever questions you have when we are somewhere more private.
Graha! Graha!
Right then, before we plunge into the wheres and wherefores, let me first thank you for answering my summons.
Oh, Mama.
I had intended to bring you directly to my personal quarters, but I fear my aim was slightly off.
Yeah, I
Still
bet.
able to make the crossing unharmed is a great relief. And so, we come to the question of where. The realm in which you now find yourself belongs to one of the 13 reflections, or shards. The first, to be precise, even if its inhabitants are largely oblivious to the fact. As to wherefore, having been awarded the rather grandiose title of Crystal Exarch, I, in my capacity as caretaker of the Crystarium, thought to seek the aid of you and your companions.
I thought he was from our shard and that we were not the first. Because Artbird is from the first. Aren't we like 6 or 7?
That is a question with no simple answer. But all shall be explained in due course, I promise you.
Look, it's my cat!
Let us begin with the glaring skies up above. Here in the first, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light.
We did everything we were asked. And
Began
still
a
it came to
century
this.
ago, by this realm's reckoning. A luminous flood swallowing everything in its path. More than 9/10 of this star was lost. And the fortunate few who survived are hounded by abominations born of that catastrophe even now. Sin Eaters, we call them. The creature you saw earlier was one such monstrosity. It was to save the first from this menace that I learned to bridge the rift between worlds.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you didn't start here. You started on my world, like we knew, because we mentioned before.
And though it meant depriving a world of its champion, I had to try. For in saving the first, you would bring salvation to the source as well.
What about Artbird?
But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road? Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
It's my cat. My third favorite cat. I don't know if this is canon or not, but something I read on Twitter is that in the first, the written language is completely different, and like the Warrior of Light can speak it because of, you know, whatever Graha used to bring you here, but you can't read anything.
The sole sanctuary for the living in a world all but resigned to oblivion. Each stone was laid with hope. The town itself a symbol. A monument to defiance in the face of death. No would-be hero could fail to answer its call. For who among us does not yearn for salvation?
Crystal Exarch, yeah, okay. My cat son. Graha. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, he's confirming that he's from where I'm from, which we already know because we know it's Graha. And we know it's our Graha. When is that happening, Kane? Oh. I'm not interested in housing. I'm happy with my apartment. But I do want farming. Which hopefully I don't need a house for. It's like, you can go home, but only because we knew people would complain if we locked them in this area until they finish the expansion. No one in my FC is doing buffs right now, and I don't have permissions to do buffs, and it makes me very sad. What? Sir? Sir? It must be above me. I could probably complain to Kevin, but he's so busy right now. Have you brought any books with you? Oh, this poor guy. A children's book, thanks. I knew that we would go to the first. I didn't know it would be immediately. The Warriors of Light. Ah, villains. Oh, God. We did everything that was asked of us, and still it's come to this. Ugh. Ugh. This poor boy is so lonely. Good luck, Kane. Though I know that you're a fine hammer. Ume and an elf. It's a dread like you. Oh, wait. That guy's name is Dangerous Cloaca. Well, I don't know what I was expecting. Didn't think so. An elf. Mother. Can't be any worse than Foundation. Yeah, the elevation markers are nice. I just immediately call him out? Should I not? Oh, that's right! Because this character... So my first character, I didn't have to do Crystal Tower, but my second one I did. Sorry, I'm asking Kevin. Well, I'm gonna out him. Oh, come on! You piece of shit. You little brat. Mayhaps we can visit that at another time. Is it one of those, oh, I'm gonna nobly die and not tell them who I am so they won't be sad when it happens kind of thing? This piece of garbage. How dare you? Who's that? Never heard of him. Piece of shit cat.
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard. I have much to explain, but the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind.
My poor cat.
Now, I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow scions.
Yeah.
To put it simply, they are here in the first. Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the source. In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the first, and the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted. That said, we seem to be entering a period of near equivalence, and thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time. As for your companions, however, Y'shtola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5. Even our more recent arrivals, Alphino and Alize, have lived in the first for almost a year.
Rip Thancred.
My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well. As they were not the object of my summons, their transference was incomplete. Though they may appear to be
Thancred naked again.
In truth, merely spirits that one can see and touch. Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here, unable to return. We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least. As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift. In that chaotic no-man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes. Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die.
Oops.
And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours. Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips.
Graha sexy.
I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home. What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least?
Can't believe he was immediately just like, Graha Tia? Who's that? Never heard of him.
Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road. Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
My boy. Yeah, I knew who Graha was before I even played the game. Or before I even played it the second time, I should say. Because obviously I played it at disaster launch. Of course, Sir Cat. My inventory is full of garbage, though. My inventory is always full of garbage, to be honest. Nice one, Kane.
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. What you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here. Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will
Nice.
serve you
I
well
like
enough.
Ast.
Each nation once minted its own coins, but 'twas all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here.
Yeah.
And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice. From what your Stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough, not to matter. Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be familiar to you. But I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your home world. A Van Kerm Sin?
Is it a Moogle?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
What the fuck?
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital task. This fine lady is a friend from a distant realm. And we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from her home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
Who wants the broccoli?
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift. How wonderfully exciting. What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did. You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin. But answer me this, traveler. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails? Just as I thought.
Right.
You've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass. From this moment forth I will be your Isne Fis, and you my Sne Yak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other.
Oh.
Raise your hand.
Creepy fucking fairy.
Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling. Come then. Make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
Mayhap a message to your friends in the source to inform them of your safe arrival.
Tataru. Absolutely Tataru.
Consider it done.
As you heard, that was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by Pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarian. Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Almost. Okay. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. I mean, I guess. No. Sad day. It's him! My sweet prince!
I know you. You're the warrior of light from the source.
I love him. I love him.
What? Did you just... You can hear me?
My sweet prince.
Oh, gods, how long has it been?
100 years, give or take.
That was what I called myself in your world. The Warrior of Darkness. My real name is Ardbert. I used an alias in the source. A daft one, looking back.
Ardbert, I love you!
If you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood.
I love him.
We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Ascians. Let them guide us to the source and try to hasten their goddamned ardor. I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia. How she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the first.
God, I love Ardbert.
The flood was poised to swallow Norvrant. Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back.
Oh, my son.
Just faded away, leaving me to bear witness.
Ooh, oh.
Tell me, do you know the year?
This is Leon's #1 love interest, by the way. Estinian is still #2, despite how much she loves that dumb raccoon.
Years.
Look, she makes bad decisions.
Long years.
He is amazing. He's also already dead. Oof. My sweet prince.
My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear.
I love him so much.
I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift. I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that?
Why are you even here?
You were summoned to save the first. A waste of time. This world's beyond saving, like those who try to save it.
Oh, my sweet prince.
Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that.
Can I give him a hug? This game has a sure shortage of hugs.
The one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me. Then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there.
Oh!
This world has had its fill of heroes.
Oh! We did everything that was asked. Oh! Oh, he's the best. This is the default color. So after the burn, there's a cutscene where Alphino and Gaius they reach this rebel encampment of rebels against the Empire, and everyone's dead from Black Rose. They're wearing this outfit, or they're wearing the top anyway. The other pieces don't match, but the top and the little cape over here are from that.
How did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest.
Dumb cat.
I was not aware the room was haunted.
The room was haunted.
You were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know.
Can I not tell him the details immediately?
Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts.
Graha, sir. I know it's you, you dumb cat.
This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the flood of light.
Hey, Mama. Oh, she put her foot up on the desk.
In the region known as Lakeland. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger. To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest. Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the maid settlement. Alize, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armareng. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe.
Where's Thancred? Sir? Sir, we're putting the map away. Where's Thancred?
Will it be Calicia or Armorane? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you have made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount. Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin Eaters. Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Yeah, I know. You're the one not letting me do anything about it. What the fuck is that theme? Repeatedly. What is this theme? Never heard of him. Is that some kind of cat name? Yeah, I probably would have been fooled if I hadn't known, and I certainly would not have, like, guessed it ever. Good, now I don't have to listen to this asshole snark at me. You're like, okay, you're someone I've never seen before. Thanks.
From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang, once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Armarang meant majestic land in the language of his people. And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
I like this track. We jamming. We'll get there when we get there. Hello, kind of cute cat who's very sick and obviously dying. Ah, thank you, Velo. In Shadowbringers? Probably over here. Oh, they're kobolds! Hey, buddy. So, I'm assuming, based on Kevin's comment, he had done Crystal Tower and knew about Graha and was like, Graha, Tia? And then he was almost convinced. That's a kobold!
Master Gengen, this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Mord's.
Souk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang. You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too. Many of them rare.
Everything is rare now. Do you have any idea what kind of economy we're living in?
Visit Armorang by choice, but Mord Souk's a different story. Merchants come from realms around to purchase the relics the Mord dig up.
Aye, that they do. For Mord do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value. That is why they come here, come from far away, come with much money. And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gengen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Mord philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed. Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals. And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
As the good Maud says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover
Thanks,
this very
my cat.
expense. A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Gold? Real Verbert gold?
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer? I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Over here! Come and look!
You buy?
Oh dear.
Enough of that! Calm, I say! This one must still journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots.
No pots.
Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
I so don't care. Bread. The smell challenging. Ugh. No, thank you, sir. I'll take the crab juice. $40 loaves of bread, thank you. Look at my fucking face! Why am I using silverware on bread? Excuse me, better Foley, please. We can't all be Obra Dinn. No returns. See what I mean about being hard to target? Your gastronomic fortitude. I touched this already, right? Yeah. I don't know. Oh my god, it feels like it's been forever since I couldn't fly. Hey, Mama. Hey, baby. Karina's here in my lab. Hey, Mama, what a big yawn. What a big yawn. Ooh. Oh, who's a baby cat? Yes, it's you. You're a baby cat. This better not be an escort quest. I had to fucking say something. Oh, it's the sky making that fucking noise. Oh, turtles. Oh, I've never seen it do that before. Look at, you can see her little paw resting on the desk. Now you can all see how cute it is. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. I love my baby. She's purring very happily right now. Maybe because it's dinner time. Oh, hands. Love it. It's a blurg! No, a Gizka! It's a Gizka! Look at it! Nerd, look! It's a Gizka! Are you looking? It's a Gizka! Baby just wants dinner, I know. Oh, what a yawn. What a yawn. you want to put the box down? She's like, excuse me, the pets have stopped? Sorry, Bello. Oh, baby. Oh, mama. Look at this baby. Oh, goodbye. Enjoy some wonderful cat butt. Oh, that was almost disaster. Small footprints. Mummies. Fuck! Okay, it's okay. He's invulnerable. We're fine. Too much bloom. Too much bloom.
Get back here!
She fucking would.
Is that... It can't be.
Just a lesser sin eater. Nothing to write home about. I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
Wow! Excuse you.
How are you?
Oh, did you hear that little meow? That was the sweetest little meow.
We fought them to a standstill then.
The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then. I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least. When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them. But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision. He may use 10 words where one would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal. But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims. Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation. As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters. That great wall of white is a remnant of the Flood. 100 years ago, the balance in the First tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam. A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down. Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations. Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the Flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach. But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether, and triggering the birth of new monstrosities. They are creatures of base instinct, that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason. Which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them. The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
Oof. That's rough, buddy. So I'm probably gonna call it once we get back to town. Like once the quest takes us back to the inn or whatever. Forgiven cowardice, huh? That's a name. Oh, gotta sneeze. Oh, good thing. I don't sound like that. How dare you tell me about Alize's obvious crush? Alright, thanks again for coming out. I'm gonna just call it here and eat dinner, and then I'm gonna do a bunch of side quests and leveling my last few remaining under 70s, so I'm gonna be not touching the MSQ until tomorrow. I'll probably stream if I play it tomorrow, which I probably will. So I will see you then. Alright, next time.